Hey guys, John here again. Right, I was just having to think about something I was going to do, and this is going to be 10 questions to ask myself that I've written down, and about the VC, and also some questions that you could. I don't know if anybody wants to pass this on as a thread. It's all about what you thought of the VC in 2017, even if you're a new person, and what your experiences have been. But these are things I've learnt this year. Some things are good, some things are a bit negative. And I've got 10 questions, some of it mainly to myself and for everybody else to answer. And then actually no, they're not all questions. There's a couple here that are things I've learnt, and I've done them separate little post-its, so if I'm looking at the floor, that's why I'm trying to read them. I'll put them here. Maybe I should leave that one till last. Actually no, I'm going to start with that one. Right, so what have I learnt the most about the VC in 2017? Because I've only been in it since about February, March time this year. So, yeah, I feel like one of the older members now. But when I started in the VC, I had about 80 something subs. And yeah, it's just gone straight up really quick. So my first one was just a shout out to a couple of people that, you know, have been there sort of virtually from the start of me being in the VC. And one would be Andy Cloudy Moulder, and the other one would be Metal Mickey. Obviously I didn't know a lot of the other guys straight away, but my number one thing is what I've learned is since I started, that Sir Andy Cloudy Moulder, as I call him, great guy, but the thing I've learnt about him is he hates Def Leppard. So that's one of my things I've learnt. And if there's anybody you want to do like that, somebody that you've met on the VC and you've later on down the line found out something you really did not expect from him. No, actually I did expect it from him, because he never showed Def Leppard, so I couldn't expect him to like him. So right, next one, Metal Mickey, one of my real great buddies in the VC as well, or my closest buddy in the VC. Yes, at first, when I first saw one of his videos, I thought, what a miserable git. And I think I felt sorry for him, actually. Sorry mate, but I carried on watching your videos, and people were saying what how you said everything how it is, and I thought, well, that's exactly what I am like, just because of my autism, and I know you've got Asperger's, and yeah, so says it how it is what I wrote down here, and that's exactly what I'm like. And I put, says it like it is, like me, I'm not alone. But then I've just found out something else, that he absolutely hates or detests Christmas, which is really the same thing. But you know, I do like Christmas, but it's been a very hard year, so I'm not going to go into that. So yeah, but Metal Mickey, cheers mate for everything this year. I couldn't have asked for a better mate on the VC, and hopefully we can, you know, carry on into 2018 and not have the shit we've had this year. So, so here we go. So that's you, Mike. Right, I wrote down. I don't know if we've lost one of these, but if he's just taken a massive vacation, and I do miss watching his stuff and seeing his videos, and that's merely Chris. So if there's somebody that you've missed on the VC that are no longer doing it, let us know. You can do a video, do the same as I'm doing now. So yeah, we've lost somebody else as well, but I think that might have been for the better. Vinyl City is no longer on the VC, but there's no room for you know, that sort of shit that goes on. So don't really want to be having all that crap going on. So especially, you know, having people that lie and try and rip people off. So yeah, that's, I'd say Vinyl City, we lost him for the better, and we've gained some really cool people in the VC now. So yeah, but yeah, I would love to see Merely Chris's stuff still, but yeah, I don't think he's been on for quite a while, and yeah, which is a shame. But yes. Number 4. Oh yes, another thing I've learnt. Dan Powers, another great guy in the VC. And yeah, another thing I've learnt. Postage costs to Canada. Extortionate. But you're a great guy, mate. I love watching your videos. As soon as they pop up, I watch them straight away. Same with Mike. And but if everybody else's comes after, I feel a bit bad for saying that, but yeah. So yeah. But yeah, like Dan says, if he lived closer, me, Mike, and him, we'd be in the pub together, exchanging beers, and yeah, and albums. Right. Number 5, new channels. I quickly wrote this down. There's been some new channels. Some of them I haven't really watched much of yet, but they've been very, very new to me. The Meta looks very much like David Coverdale's son, Jasper Coverdale. Go and check him out. It's META. You'll find him on my subs. He shows some good stuff as well. He shows a range of different things, rock, and you know, from Queen all the way to like Billy Joel. And I think, was it Dan? You like Billy Joel? I can't remember. Dan Powers and stuff like that. You know, there's other things he likes. He's got some. I noticed he has some Boston albums and Foreigner and things like that. So check him out. He's only a young kid, I think. I really don't know how old he is. He's a lot younger than us, old farts. Vinyl Victim's Niece shows completely different stuff to what we show, but it's good to support these other people that are new. And yeah, that's Brett's niece. Check her out. The Rock Scout, Scott, all the way from Edinburgh. Yeah, another newer one, or been around for half the year, I suppose. But yeah, yeah, another great guy. And Dan Powers, is it cousin? EL, and that's the newer ones that I've found. Obviously, Scott I've been sub to for about 4 months, but or 5 months. But EL is one of the newer ones, and Meta for sure. So check them out. Yeah, good to have these new channels. Oh, do you know I forgot? I forgot Peaches. Sorry, Peaches. Yeah, another completely crazy mad dude. Yes, shows some really cool stuff, and yeah, some funny stories as well. And I will talk about a bit more about Peaches in a minute. Right, so that's that one. Number 6, I was thinking about how people have been mentioning religion in the VC, and I thought it's best to keep it out of it. There's a lot of us that are not into religion, and there's a lot of you guys that are, and it's been either starting an argument, starting wars, not on the VC, but it's probably best just to keep it out, and just yeah, keep your religious beliefs to yourself. But that's you know, probably the best way of keeping subs as well, because as soon as that is mentioned, I think someone said to me they lost quite a few subs after mentioning about religion. So yes. Number 7, a question for everybody. Who would you say I think I know what the answer is going to be to most people. Who would you say is the most crazy, the most mad, and the most funny on the VC? And that's just a question. You can put it in my comments below. Just put in question number 7, the most mad, funny, crazy person in the VC. Mine is going to be Peaches. Yeah. He's, sorry mate, but you're just a bit whoa, crazy. But it's funny. It is funny. Definitely got a big personality. And so that's the person I've chose. I've had some real funny laughs there watching Mike in his dressing gown on the toilet, even though I asked him to go in the toilet. And yeah, and just, you know, the crazy shit he comes out with sometimes. Right. Number 8. What's your experience of 2017 on the VC? What's your best experience, or what's your worst? Or what's your experience? Do you think it's died down? Do you think it's getting better? Do you think I just shut up and get on to question 9? Do you think my experience on the VC has been very good. Met loads of great people. What else? Made quite a few great friends. I've lost a few people that don't really want to message me or chat to me anymore. I don't know if that's down to just me mentioning religion, being non-religious, or if it's maybe I've run down their favourite band. I don't know. Some people, even though I've said this before, I still don't get anything. So yes. So yeah, what's your experience of 2017? You can put whatever you like. I don't think anybody's going to get offended. Right, number 9. What is the maddest, most enjoyable competition you've entered on the VC? I actually found that I really enjoyed one of Metal Run's videos, and he had his daughters picking out the tickets, and I found that my most enjoyable competition that I ever entered. And I've not won a competition. I've been second on the Rock Scouts, and yeah, but Metal Run, if you watch this, yeah, I enjoyed yours with the 2 daughters they're picking out the tickets, and I found that the funniest. I actually watched it about 3 times because I was pissing myself laughing so much, and yeah, that was that was the funniest. So yeah, hopefully you watch this, or someone passes it on to you, because I don't know if you're still alive on the VC. Number 10, my last one. Who do you think will do extremely well in 2018 if they carry on the VC? I actually think it's going to be Peaches, because he's sort of, I think there's a lot of people are going to enjoy listening to him, because he's quite mad and funny, and I think the subs are just, I've watched the subs and I thought they are going up quite quick, but yeah, I think he's come a long way in a very short time. He's come a very long way. And you think I took about 6 months to get to 100 subs, and he's done it very, very quickly. But that might be just because I was a boring bastard, and some people have probably got fed up with me, or at the start. But no, he's very colourful, got all his stuff. You gotta remember, if you make your stuff look very a lot of people do well when they've got all their stuff on show, but if you've just got a plain old dark room, or I'm gonna piss myself, right, this is funny, or if you're gonna do it from your shitter at your brother's house or cousin's house or whatever, if you're gonna do a video from the shit house, right, people ain't gonna watch much at all. So yes, that obviously that YouTuber's not on here anymore. But yeah, if you're gonna do it from in a room that looks really dark, and there's nothing much going on in the background, some people might just want to watch this to watch my fish, you know, or look at the albums in the background. Obviously there won't be a Christmas tree here in Jan, so there'll be more room for my guitars to go back. I think I changed where I sat, because I think my records are, well, not, this ain't even all my records, this is just hiding, these are just hiding my singles that are behind, just to make it look a little less cluttered, but all my vinyls at the back of where I used to sit, and yeah, but other than that, I think Peaches will do really well, because he's got a great setup with all his stuff. I knew else. I think Scott. I think Rock Scout. I think your sub should be slightly higher, or higher. Who else? Who else? Who else? Cloudy Marder, you should have higher subs. Oh, and Dan, you need more subs, mate. Really do. So if you want to look at my, have I got it on? I think it's on my main video, or my main. I'll just look at my subs. They're available to see, and check out the people I've mentioned, and go and sub them. And great guys. And 2017 has been, you know, a tough year for me, but good on the VC. So cheers for watching. Keep rocking, and you'll see me before Christmas. Let's put it that way. Because I upload quite a few videos. But yeah, if you're not on the carry on with the VC, have a good Christmas, and cheers. See ya.